I want to thank you all for coming in here on such short notice. I called this emergency meeting because we've got a problem. A big problem. We lost all our armor. We lost all our weapons. We lost all our tools. And I need you three to figure out what we're going to do about it. We could craft new tools and armor from our diamonds in our storage. I don't know about that. What else we got? We could steal some armor and tools from our friends. Maybe. What else we got? We could just trade with some villagers. Hmm. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Here's the situation. I was in the nether the other day, looking for a bastion, and I accidentally flew into a wall too hard while running away from some piglins, and I lost all my stuff pretty much. So the only thing I have left now is this spare elytra that I have on me, and a couple tools that I had laying around, but they're not very well enchanted or anything, nothing too special about them. So, the idea for today is to build some villager trading shops over on the island in our town. And specifically, we're going to be building shops for the weaponsmith, the toolsmith, and the armorer. That way we can get some armor and we can get some tools up and running, and then, if we have time, although I doubt it'll be in this episode, I'd like to build a library so we can get some enchanted books. And then also while we're at it, I like to have some clerics down in my village so that way I can get some more redstone, because redstone is starting to get into short supply over here, and I would like to just be able to trade for it rather than go digging around for it or making a new farm for it. So that's pretty much the plan for today, and I think I know exactly where we're going to be building these shops, so let me go show you. Uh-oh, looks like I dropped the camera. Over here in the town, I have a nice big open area here for a couple of villager shops. And I think the plan is I'm going to build two different shops. One being a kind of like hardware store, that'll be for the tools and the weapons. And the other one will be a boutique kind of clothing store, and that'll be for the armor, of course. And before I start building those, I do need to gather up some materials. I do have a lot of the materials here already, but I need some more materials specifically from the Pale Garden. That's right. Our server has been upgraded to 1.21.4, which is the Pale Garden update, and I want to go check it out, go see the creaking, go get some of the new wood type and all the new little goodies that are in the biome. And yeah, I'm excited to go take a look at it. So I'm going to fly out and find one of those Pale Garden biomes, and I'll meet back up with you guys then. All right, here's some dark oak. Oh, and there it is. Oh, we've been flying for quite a while here. 12,000 blocks away or so. But we found one, and oh, the sky just turned gray. Ooh. Oh, the sound in here is a little creepy. Oh, and I like the particle effects that I got going on here. Oh, did I see something move over here? No. Oh, sounds like wood creaking. Wow, it looks so nice in here. Okay, so I want to grab some of these plants and stuff. I'm sure I can grow more of it. Also, probably some of the leaves too. Why not? And then what I'm really here for is the wood. So I want the wood and some saplings, and then if we can get a creaking heart, I think that would be really cool. So I don't know if you don't know about it, the creaking heart is where the creaking spawn from, and you can find them inside the trees, and it's only in naturally generating trees. So you can craft them with resin once you get resin and stuff, but to find it naturally, it only spawns naturally. It won't spawn like from saplings and stuff. So I'm gonna grab some of this wood, grab some of these plants and moss and stuff. Oh, I forgot about like got moss on the ground too. Grab some of that too, why not? Some of these grasses. Oh, these ones look like they might just be normal grasses. Yeah. Short grass. Yeah, I think that will probably turn color depending on the biome. But I think this moss stays gray. Pale moss and pale moss carpet, yeah. But that's cool. What? What are you doing in here? You're ruining the vibe. Get out of here. Well, I'm gonna gather up some wood. And once it gets to be nighttime, we can see what the creaking is like. Oh, I think our first one has appeared. I'm gonna put my bed down so I can place my spawn. There's one over there. Oh, it's actually... Oh my gosh. Oh, this is kind of... Oh, he's kind of fast. It's kind of scary, actually. Oh my goodness. He's following me. Okay. I want to see where his creaking heart is, and you can do that by hitting him and then following... Oh gosh. Okay, okay. I can't look away from you. There's nowhere over there. Oh, this might not be good. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay. Oh gosh, there's a lot of them. Okay. Okay, okay. Let me get out of here. Oh. So they can only go so far away from their creaking hearts. There's a creeper there. So as long as you run away far enough from them, then they won't be able to keep following you. But oh man, there's creepers that are really getting in the way here. Now I kind of wish I didn't put my bed down in there because I would like to sleep. The creaking are really cool though. Oh no, gosh, why are there so many creepers? And a zombie, of course. But yeah, the creaking is really cool. It's actually surprisingly intense to like actually see one in person and like watch it move and stuff. There's an Enderman over there too. Let me see if I can grab this and get out of here. All right, let's get out of here. Nice. Okay. Just get away from that zombie. All right. Sleep, 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 sleep. Hurry. Before he gets here. Ow. That was quite rude. Don't set me on fire. All right. Ooh. Okay. That was intense. But I really like the vibe in the creaking forest. Or I guess the pale garden is what they call it. Let's go back over there. So we just need to find where that resin was on the tree because that is where the creaking heart will be pretty much. So wherever... Oh, the flowers! I forgot about the flowers! These open up at night. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Yeah, so these flowers open up at night, which is really cool. So they have like... I don't actually think they give off a light level, but the flower is like a bright looking flower on the inside. So during the daytime they're closed up, but at night they kind of match the creaking's eyes a little bit. Let's see if we can find... Where was it? There it was. Hope that creeper doesn't show up over here. So this resin showed up on these blocks because I hit the creaking. And let's see if we can get that resin really quick. Nice. I got a little bit of it. And the creaking heart should be somewhere in here, I think. Because the resin, I think, shows up. Yes. Right next to the creaking heart. So here it is. I have Silk Touch on my diamond pickaxe here. So you need Silk Touch to be able to get these. And there it is. Yes, perfect. I got one. Okay, I'm so happy. So I'm gonna gather up some more wood because I need a bunch of it for the build, and then if I find any more creaking hearts, I'll grab some of those, and then we'll head back home after that. As someone who's seen other people in the Pale Garden before but haven't experienced myself yet, the Pale Garden was actually really impressive and quite creepy, actually. I wasn't expecting the vibes to be quite so creepy feeling, actually. Like, I know that's what the design was, what they were going for, but it actually, when you're in there, is pretty creepy. So if you haven't been yet, I highly recommend going and checking it out. It is so much cooler actually experiencing it yourself than just seeing it on screen. But look at all of the items that I got out of here. So much wood, all the moss and stuff. I got some saplings so I can make more wood, but most importantly, a creaking heart. I got 2 of them from there, and we can use this creaking heart to farm creaking, which you use to farm resin. And resin is pretty much just like a very orange building block. If you take a look at it, yeah, it's really orange, but there's definitely going to be some good use cases for it. Plus, a really cool feature of it is that it is insta-mineable just with your hand. So it's just like slime and honey, how you can just insta-mine it with your hand. This is another building block like that, but it doesn't have those characteristics. Like, it's not bouncy, it's not sticky, and it won't stick to things in redstone builds. So I can definitely say this being a good, useful kind of like scaffolding type block, or you know, other cases where you need to place temporary blocks down and replace and get rid of them later. Having something that is insta-mineable, that's not sticky or get in the way of anything else, is definitely something that's pretty cool. Plus, I think this also can be transformed into stairs and stuff. Can I use this stone cutter with it? No. I think there is like stairs and slabs that go with it too. I'll need more resin to be able to test that out. I don't have enough yet to craft it in the crafting table. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it a lot, and we definitely have enough wood for our build today. So with that, I think it's time that we do a little building time lapse. Let's hit it. Builds in one time lapse. Aren't you guys lucky? Honestly, I was really worried that this would be too much oak planks. And don't get me wrong, it is a lot of oak planks. But I think I used stairs and slabs appropriately to give this build some volume and some definition. Like up here, I kind of poked these windows out a little bit farther than down here, and I left these little gaps down here. I think I'm gonna put like plants or something in those gaps to decorate on the outside. But I think using the slabs and the stairs really kind of broke up the monotony of all the different oak plants and gave this build some definition and some life that it wouldn't have otherwise had. So overall, I don't think it's really too much. I wanted to go with the oak to kind of match that building over there. And also, this is a hardware store, so I'm definitely thinking building it out of wood is the move here. But I was worried that it was gonna look too much oak. But I used a little bit of spruce down here for like some shading underneath here. I didn't use it too much around the build. I mostly did it down here at the bottom. I also did it underneath the windowsills a little bit. You might be able to see it up there right underneath the window. And then also sprinkling in some of these mud walls here really helps break it up around the corners and between the windows over here. And then of course the basalt pillars for the windows and along the corners of the build really help break up all the oak planks too. And as for this building, I really wanted to use the pale oak, and I really like the way that this stripped pale oak log looks. I think that it looks so nice, to be honest. I mean, if you're not going to use it like this in a wooden build, it definitely could like stand in as like a marble column or something like that. It just looks so nice in my opinion. I definitely am looking forward to using it more in future builds. And then, of course, we have the pale oak planks. And I wanted to build something out of all this pale oak wood to kind of signify our transition to 1.21.4. So, you know, in the future, when I look back at all my builds, I can see that this is when we got this update in. And then I put this nice little fancy flooring in here because this is going to be like a boutique kind of style building where we sell like, you know, fancy clothes, aka armor. So I wanted a nice flooring in there. I'm not completely sold on the flooring in here yet. I could change it out. Right now it's all just oak, and so it does kind of make it look like a lot in here. But, you know, it is a hardware store. Nothing really fancy goes on inside a hardware store, so maybe that's the move. I'll have to think about it a little bit more. But yeah, nothing inside here yet. It's all empty, and up here too, it's all empty. I did put the staircase in. And inside the staircase is our little surprise area. It is hollow out in here, and I think this is going to be a great place for us to hide our villagers that we're going to be using to trade all the trades for the tools and the weapons and the armor with. I think I'm going to just build a staircase going down here, and I want to build them far enough down so that we don't hear them. That was a mistake I made with the grocery store. I didn't build the villagers far enough down, so when you're walking around in the grocery store, you can kind of hear the villagers, but I don't want that to happen again, so I'm going to build them a little bit farther down. Also, look at this view when you're walking down the street now. I'm liking the way that it's coming together now. It feels a little bit cramped and crowded, but that's kind of what I want. I want it to feel like a real town with lots of different buildings around, and you got buildings on each side, and I like the feel in here. It's starting to come together really nice. I do need to put the paths in to lead up to that. Lead over to that still. Also, I realized that there's not a path leading to the slime door, so I'll have to change that too. But let me grab some, well, actually, let me dig out that area first, and then I'll grab the villagers, and we'll get moving from there. All right, we've got the area dug out back here behind the stairs. Go right down here, and it's nothing too fancy. I just dug out a little area and put some 1x1s for the villagers to stand in. I didn't decide to go crazy with like the decorations or anything in here, but I did add in a little zombie villager procurement system here where we have a zombie who just wanders around back and behind there. There he was. There he is. And so we can use that to transform the villagers if their pricing gets out of hand, you know? Don't want them to be overcharging me or anything. So yeah, it's a pretty good system. I didn't put that in for the melon and pumpkin farm underneath the grocery store, but I think I might because they are charging me quite a bit. I think it's 4 and 6 emeralds per, or 4 and 6 pumpkins and melons per sale there. And if we can get that down to 1, that would be pretty good. But I don't know. It doesn't matter too much to me. I have a lot of emeralds already, so Yeah, next step is to... Oh, it's nighttime. Next step is to bring the villagers from the villager breeder down into there, and then we can work on their trades and get them up to the top level of trade so we can get the good tools and the good loot from them. By the way, if you remember the other episode, I brought back 2 of these ice villagers back to my base. Well, it seems like they have made a 3rd ice villager. So we got one there and one there. So it does work. And I read up on it, and it seems that villagers have a 50-50 shot at either being one of the parents from one of the parents' biomes or from the biome that they were born in. So it seems like we got lucky one of these times where we got another ice villager. So proven way for us to get more of the different biomes of villagers, because eventually I do want to have all the different biomes of villagers and then release them all out into the town once we're ready with that. But anyways, let's see if we can get one of these villagers in a boat. Not you though, one of the other ones. No, not you. All right, I got one. Wish us luck. Here we go. Yes, perfect. I didn't want to land on the road because the boats get stuck on the edges of the path blocks. So I'm hoping I can bring it around this way and somehow get it up these stairs here. Although, yeah, maybe not so lucky. Let's see how to do this. What if I attach a lead to the boat? I pull it up. Maybe. It seemed like it was going to. Maybe I need to give a little room, though. We're also running against the clock here. See. Come on up. Oh, so close, so close, so close. Feel like it's gonna work. Gotta get him up. Ever so slightly. Jump. Ah, there we go. We got it. We got it. All right, give me that lead back. Whoops. All right, let's bring you downstairs, buddy. All right, first villager in. And now we have all the villagers in their spots. And I think I'm going to worry about the trades and the transformations into zombie villagers and back later, because next I want to just work on getting the interior decorated a little bit. Because right now it's still blank. So that is the next thing that we need to focus on, is decorating this building upstairs too, and also this building. So let's do that. So my plan for this build is, well, you know those sports stores like Sports Authority or Bass Pro Shop or something like that, where they have like sections with different sports stuff? So that's kind of the idea here. And the inspiration for this is the golfing section in those stores, where they have like a little putting green set up where you can test out the putters and stuff for golf. And that gave me the inspiration for this idea. So I want to break down this area into sections for each of the different tools and weapons that we offer in Minecraft. So like back here, for example, I want to make like a little section, kind of interactive-ish section for like shovels, and then over here maybe like pickaxes, and then like maybe over here I could do like fishing poles or something like that, and back here I can do like the hoe. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan. This is how it looks. So I've got like the sand area, I got a mannequin here, and the plan is to give him a shovel and obviously a head and some armor probably as well, as right now it's just kind of a naked armor stand. But yeah, give him like a shovel, make it kind of look like he's like sitting in the dirt, digging a little bit in the dirt. And then these hooks are going to be where one of each of the shovels are hanging from the wall. So we're going to have, you know, wood, stone, iron, gold, diamond, netherite too. Probably I might have to add another hook. I think I miscounted a little bit there. And then over here is the mining section, and the mining section is also still a naked armor stand here, but he'll have a little pickaxe in his hand. Look like he's going for that gold right there. And then we have like a little gold kind of barrel right here that's full of different gold ores. And then up top here is where all the hooks are for all the different pickaxes as well. I might move that a little bit. Seems kind of like a hazard to have the pickaxes hanging down right above my head. So yeah, that's this side. And then for the other side, I went with a more natural green look. So over here we have the fishing area, because I have a little fishing hole right here. I put some moss down and some moss carpets down, give it a little greenery around the fishing hole. And then I have a mannequin here set up, ready to do some fishing. We'll have some fishing poles on the wall right there. And then this, I figured, was like his big old bucket where like he puts his fish in. So I think I'm gonna put a little fish in there and an armor stand poking its head out of the top, so it looks like his bucket is full of fish pretty much. But yeah, this green area looks pretty nice. And then over on this side is like the farming area. So we have the hose that we're selling over here. This guy is standing up here ready to till the land, to turn it into farmland pretty much. And then we got some like hay bales and stuff around to kind of symbolize that it's the farming area. And then a little bit more greenery too, just to kind of match the other side for continuity purposes. This is just like a little snack shelf right before you get to the register. You know, they always try to get you with those snacks. And then upstairs we have the axe area, and I put two kind of miniature trees in here. This guy is going to be like holding an axe pretty much, ready to chop down the tree. And then we'll have like the axes all along the hooks around the edge over here. Over here we'll have the bow and arrow section. So this guy's pretty much just shooting a bow over here into this target. You can see one of his arrows already lodged in there. And then we'll have bows hanging over there. We got some arrows in these little cups right here pretty much. And then this one might be my favorite one in here, because this guy is pointing up there. And that guy, well, he's going to have a mace. Not my mace. I need to go find another one. I'm not giving him mine, but yeah, this one's really funny. I think he's about to smash down on this guy, and you're not in for a good time, my guy. And then this last one is kind of inspired by like a boxing arena, but it's going to be sword fighting. So these guys will be holding swords, maybe shields too. I haven't quite decided yet. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on over here. We'll have the swords hanging from the walls over here. And yeah, so all this decoration looks really nice inside and makes it look really neat, and gives it a lot of character. Oh, up here, by the way, this is the wall of arrows. So there's like a lot of different arrows in the game that you can get, like the tipped arrows and the spectral arrows and stuff like that. There's, I think, 25 of different kinds. So I put all those up there, and we're gonna fill up that wall with all the different kind of arrows when we get them. Out here, I didn't really add anything at all. And then up here on this roof, there's not really anything to speak of either. I haven't decided how I want to decorate that quite yet. But over here, I did also decorate this side. And I put mannequins in each of these little windows. And in one of the recent updates, you can actually update how big the mannequins are. So you can kind of shrink them down or make them bigger. So I made like a little kid version one right there, which I thought was really cool. And then this is just like a regular adult size version. And I just gave them kind of random poses here. There's literally like a randomized option. And so yeah, these guys are just kind of randomized. These guys are also just kind of randomized. But this might be one of my favorite ones. This one is, oh, it's really adorable. I got two parents right here holding up their little kid in the middle. They're all having a really good time going on a little walk together. I thought that was really, really cute. This one over here, these guys are just kind of looking cool on the outside. This guy's the main character in the middle here in this little scene. This one actually might be the cutest one though. I made a tiny little armor stand here, like a little baby reaching up for his parent, and then the parents right there reaching down for the baby. It is really, really cute. And then this last one over here, I kind of was running out of ideas, so these are kind of randomized again. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making all these different kind of poses and little scenes in each of these windows. I do have to dress them up and put heads on them and stuff like that still, and it will look a lot better once I'm able to do all that. But for the rest of the inside, I added these little chains here to kind of act as like clothing racks, like right when you walk in, you know, in like boutiques when you walk in, they got sales stuff right on the racks when you walk in to kind of entice you to come inside. So that's what these are. Got a little more racks in the back, and then this is supposed to be like the cream of the crop, like the best outfit ever, pretty much, or like the most expensive one in the store. So it's really like on display up here for everyone to see. And then we have the checkout counter over here with their back room that leads to nothing, but I thought it was funny to have a little door back there just in case they need to, go to the back to go get something. And then the best part is actually this, because this is a dressing room. So if I take off my elytra and then I just walk on into the dressing room, now I have a perfect outfit on. Oh, it's so nice and magical. You just get a new outfit instantly, and I think I want to try to like maybe put a bunch of different random ones in there, so that'll be fun. Each time you walk in, you get like kind of a different outfit. These are just some armor pieces that I had laying around in my storage area, so this is definitely not very protective armor, I would say, but it actually kind of looks nice with the brown and the gold, especially because my skin also has a brown shirt and brown pants on, so kind of matches well with my skin. Actually, I'm not too upset by it. And unfortunately, I think that is all the time we're gonna have in this episode, but we made, I think, a ton of progress because we made 2 buildings. Not just 1, 2. And we also decorated all the inside of each of the buildings. I mean, take a look. It's pretty nice in here, I think. I mean, there's a lot of empty space here in the middle, but don't worry about that. We got these cool little displays here for each of the tools. And so I think between episodes, I'm going to work on getting the trades for those villagers up to max trades, so that way we can get some diamond tools and some diamond armor, and we can be good to go for the start of the next episode. I'm also going to work on getting some heads and some armor for each of the armor stands in both of these buildings. So if you're excited for that, stick around, get ready for the next episode to come out, because that's where I'll be showing it off right at the beginning of the next episode. And then in the next episode, I think we're going to have to tackle the library. So gonna be a fun one. We're going to get all of our gear and stuff up fully enchanted and ready to go once again, and then we'll have some backup gear and stuff probably for the future so that this doesn't happen again. I won't lose all my stuff and be permanently disabled for a couple episodes without all my gear. So yeah, stick around for the next episode. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It's greatly appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.